Coming up next, on the spot. Fall in, EA Sports is here with NBA Live 07. Plus, it's the return of the LucasArts with LEGO Star Wars 2. We'll also check in with our crew in Leipzig, run the streets of Saints Row, try out the Xbox Live Vision, and debut a new trailer for Stranglehold. All that and a special guest. No, I won't tell you who. We're live and on the spot. And welcome to On the Spot, GameSpot's live show. We do every Thursday afternoon. We hang out, play some new games, and talk to you, the viewers. I'm your host, Rich Gallup, and I'm joined, as always, by... Wait. You got Jeff Gerstmann?
I can try to be Jeff Gerstmann if
you
want.
Hello, Alex Navarro.
I'll try to make my hair a little crazier.
No, that's cool, dude.
All right.
I kind of like it this way.
Okay.
How you been?
I've been good. How you doing, man?
I'm good. You going to be able to fill Jeff's shoes for today? Can you handle it?
Dude wears big shoes, man.
He does.
He wears very big shoes.
The biggest shoes.
And they're always weirdly colored.
Even without him, though, we have a great show.
Yeah, we have an excellent show
We have a great show for you today. And Ryan Davis is going to tell you all about it. Ryan Davis.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
Hello, Jeff. Actually, Jeff is not here on location, but senior editor Jeff Gerstmann will be joining us live via the Xbox Live Vision, which is the new webcam for the Xbox 360. We're going to be demoing that later on in the show. Also, we have real-life zombies. More on that. I'm not going to ruin the surprise there. Our friends at LucasArts are going to come by and give us our third demo in a row of LEGO Star Wars 2, this time focusing on the whole Return of the Jedi part. We're also going to have demos of NBA Live 07 for the Xbox 360. Our friends from EA Sports are here to show that off for us. We're going to do a demo of Saints Row for the Xbox 360, final retail code of that, and tell you a little bit more about our plans for that game in the future. And then we also have, there's something going on in Germany, Rich?
Yeah, there totally is, Ryan Davis. There's this...
Something other than sausages
It's
and
like
beer?
a game convention, like E3, but it's in Germany. So, yeah, and we sent a whole bunch of people there.
All right.
Yeah, we're about to talk to them live via the magic of the internet. But before we do that, they sent us a little teaser of all the sights and sounds from Germany crammed into 1 minute. Check it out. So there it is, the sights and sounds of Leipzig. There's all kinds of coverage on the site right now you should be checking out after the show. But right now, let's talk live to the crew over there. Hello, I think we got Guy Cocker and Greg Mueller on the internet phone. Hello, gentlemen.
Hi. We also got Justin Calvert here, too.
Justin Calvert!
It's a trio.
Awesome. Tell us about Germany. How's it going over there? What have you guys seen?
We've seen a ton of stuff. The show is really massive, so we've all been really busy for the past couple days that we've been here. First day was open to media only, and then today it was open to the public, and it just got really packed. But we've seen a lot of cool games, and a lot of crazy stuff going on. It's really a lot like E3. It's very reminiscent of the E3 experience.
What the heck is that on the television behind you?
That is B-Boy. I actually wrote a preview of that for the PSP. It's up on the site right now. You can go check it out. It's a breakdancing game. and I'm really into breakdancing.
So game of the show then, Greg?
I can do that one, and it's a pretty great game.
There's also some Nintendo Wii stuff on hand. What games did you guys get to play?
I like that they handed me the mic because they know that I got turned away from Nintendo today. So if anyone from Nintendo is watching, we need someone to go play your stuff tomorrow.
So what are some of the games you saw, Justin? What'd you get to throw, wave your arms madly at?
I got turned away from Nintendo today.
Oh, you got turned away is what you said. Oh. All right, well, we see you guys all the time. Let's pass the mic to Guy Cocker so I can say my favorite phrase ever on the spot. What's up, Guy?
Hey, Rich, how you doing?
Good, man. We haven't seen you since E3. What have you been up to?
Oh, I've been busy, but I'm enjoying being back at a convention again.
What is your personal highlight of Leipzig? What did you see today, or yesterday, or the day before?
I've been playing a few things. I played Pro Evolution Soccer 6, which probably won't interest you guys too much, but it's cool. It's on 360 now, which means you can play it obviously in high definition. It looks really good, and hopefully the Xbox Live mode will be pretty good. Although it hasn't actually been officially announced yet. I also got to see the Darkness, one of the new levels that wasn't shown at E3. Unfortunately, though, that's behind closed doors at this show. But it's looking really good. It's looking like it could be as good as Chronicles of Riddick as well.
Cool. We heard there was a new Metal Gear trailer shown at Leipzig. Did any of you guys get to see it? No.
You guys had that one covered at the Konami event.
Did you guys do anything in Germany besides Guy?
And breakdance.
I don't know if you can see this great T-shirt I'm wearing, Rich. This is the game I looked at today.
Ryan or Alex, do you guys have any?
Parabolum.
Do you have any questions for the crew?
I guess it really is like the Germany 3 because they just look like they've been destroyed after a couple
I want to know
days.
what this crazy room they're in is.
Yeah,
what is going on here?
The Counter-Strike killer.
Nice. Ryan, where are? Ryan asked, where are you guys right now?
Right now we're in Takeshi and Tyler's hotel room.
That is a sweet hotel. What time is it over there? Don't you guys have to catch a plane?
It is. What time is it? Okay, so right now it's about 1:15, and
AM.
all of us are flying back to the US at 6 a.m.
Awesome. Well, we're going to let you guys pack up and get out of there. We appreciate all your hard work. We have a whole page set up for their coverage of Leipzig. Yes, they actually did do a bunch of stuff. They saw a lot of games.
They saw all
There's
sorts of
screenshots
games.
of
They've been writing
trailers.
stuff.
And they'll be coming back with even more stuff, so stay tuned for that. And that's Leipzig. Thanks for joining us, guys. Alex Navarro, it's almost about that time where I'm going to kick you off. Oh, look, they're still there. Thanks,
they're still
fellas.
talking. Excellent.
Yeah, all right, later, fellas. But yeah, we're about to kick you off, and we're going to I'm going to make you stand with Ryan Davis for the entire rest
But
of the
it's
show.
hot over there.
I know.
And Ryan's mean.
I know.
Quit your complaining. Get over here.
I'm pretty excited because we're about to get to our extra special guest.
Oh, yes.
You know who it is because he's standing right over there.
I do,
They
in
don't
fact.
know who it is.
I'm not going to tell him.
I'm not going to tell him either. I will let you know, though, that this is GameSpot's 10th anniversary, and one of the things we're working on to commemorate that fact is a 10 years retrospective on video games and GameSpot, a nice documentary. We know you guys like the documentaries out there in the audience, so we're working on another one. And we have a certain clip from a certain notorious game which will totally reveal who the special guest is. So without further ado, check it out. Man, thanks.
It was an experiment. It was a huge risk, you know. Back then, I didn't assess risk like I do now. Back then, it was risky, you know, starting a new company. There was a risk in hiring a bunch of people that hadn't made games before. There's a risk in putting together a team that's never shipped anything, and then there's a risk in creating a game that's just beyond any FPS that's out.
I guess Daikatana is remembered as a spectacular failure. It was this game that a lot of people were expecting to be bad, and then in fact it was.
At the beginning of the design of Daikatana, my goal was to make an expert FPS, not to make a mass market or casual gamer type FPS. It was to make, okay, everybody's played like the most hardcore Quake, you know, deathmatch. You know, here's an FPS single player that's like really tough to play, and that was like bad, bad idea.
And yes, our special guest is the John Romero. Hello, John. Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
We appreciate you coming by, sir.
Thanks.
Now, we just saw a bit of the documentary of your past, and now we are here to ask you about your future. Tell us all about Slipgate Ironworks. Tell us about your new game. You're going to spill it all right here, right?
I'm telling everybody everything about my new game.
Yes.
Which is, it's on the PC. It's an MMO, RPG, and it's on the PC. So
cool.
You know, we're in stealth mode.
You're based here in the city, San
We're
Francisco?
actually not in San Francisco.
Oh,
we're right in the center of Silicon Valley. We're in San Mateo.
Oh, okay.
So this whole crazy cloud system that's coming over here, we don't even see that.
It's probably actually warm in there in the
It's
summer,
really
isn't it?
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very San Diego-ish.
Cool.
Yeah, so Slipgate Ironworks, which is a temporary company name. We have like a real company name. We have the temporary company name, and then we'll have the real one probably in about a year.
Nice.
So,
do you have it picked out? Are you saving
no,
it? Is there an
not
online
yet.
contest or?
No, not yet. Not yet. We'll figure something out during the next year. But things are going really well. Really happy. You know, the team's really shaping up. Hiring people at a really good rate. Company's going to be, you know, probably between 50, 60 people. You know, everybody's like very charged up about the game. It's really great. It's very, very unique.
Cool.
So we'll see what happens.
And you're joined right now on the couch by, of course, Greg Kasavin. Hey, Greg.
Hey, how's it going?
Why is John here besides just to hang out and spill the beans
all the
on
beans
everything about his new game?
John is here to talk to us on the next episode of Designer Threads, which is our podcast where we talk to influential game designers who've been working in the field and have really made a kind of a permanent and an important mark on the game industry. So last time we talked to Mr. Ron Gilbert, who worked on the Secret of Monkey Island series, among many other games, and this time we're going to go up to the studio with John and
Talk
really,
about more
really hash it out.
games.
Indeed. Yeah, more family friendly. Yeah, his take on putt-putt and
Yes.
and backyard
Pajama
baseball.
Sam. You know, talk about hula bee a little bit.
Yes. So yes, there may be some Doom questions that come up at some point in the discussion, but we're going to try to avoid most of the really obvious topics and try to talk to John about interesting stuff that maybe you haven't heard him talk about in the past.
Nice. Now, one of our favorite parts about here on the spot is we get to hear from you guys, the viewers, live as the show happens. You send us your questions. Ryan Davis, do you have any good questions for John Romero, or should we keep asking him some?
Let's see here. I've got one from Andy Loken from Waukesha, Wisconsin. Hey, John, with your new MMO, are you trying to make it stand out from the WoW crowd for people who hate the World of Warcraft? I guess he was asking is
Unfortunately, I love World of Warcraft. So.
Oh, you and like a billion other people.
And everybody else,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I cannot say what we're doing.
all right.
So,
All right.
we're doing
just gonna
something
go with
unique,
that.
yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Any more Ryan Davis, or should we?
Nope, nothing else here.
All right, cool. Well, we're not going to
Because all their questions are going to be answered very, very soon.
Exactly. Greg, do you want to give us a little preview, or what are the stuff you want to talk about?
Oh,
Maybe
you know,
prepare John, or
we're
you wanna
going
ambush him?
to.
He's going to ambush me.
Yeah, no, I'm not. We're gonna keep it real, as it were, and talk about things like why your head is on a stake at the end of Doom 2, and everything from that to whether you think Painkiller is cool, and etc. But there's a lot of stuff. I'd really like to get your take on what you make of all the crazy business that's happening in the industry right now, with like E3 getting downsized, and where this whole thing's going. I mean, the fact that you've got a new game company, I think leads one to believe that you are still hopeful for where everything is headed, and you're hopefully as excited as ever about making games. So, but we will find out
soon.
Soon.
You guys are going to well, actually, in fact, we're going to let you guys do it right now. If people want to know more about Slipgate Ironworks, maybe see the job openings, or to play a certain copyright infringement side scroller, where should they go?
Well, there's the Slipgate site, which is a nice, funny domain name, slipg8.com.
I get it.
And
like the vanity license plate.
Yeah, exactly. That's for the license plate. Or you can go to my website, which is rome.ro.
Cool.
It's a domain hack, and there's I think copyright infringement is up there.
I was
the
playing it yesterday.
Dangerous Dave section or
Yeah,
something.
it's nice.
Yeah, I hope to fill out the site more. It takes time, and I'm really busy on other things, even at home.
We're going to let you guys get to the real conversation upstairs. We appreciate you coming by, John Romero.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you very much. John Romero, everyone, stay tuned. He's going to spill all of his guts on his brand new game to Greg Gustavin.
Jibs.
Yes. Standing by right now with all kinds of explosions themselves is Ryan Davis and Alex Navarro with Saints Row. Take it away, fellas.
Yeah, there's really not too much blowing up just yet, but right now I've got Ryan Davis here. He's got Saints Row.
Yep.
And we are going to get our Saints Row on.
I am going to kick things off by carjacking this student driver car here.
Excellent.
So, I mean, this is Saints Row. This is the new game from Volition for the Xbox 360. It's a free-roaming kind of, criminal action game.
Would you say it's Grand Theft Auto-esque?
I would say it is extremely Grand Theft Auto-esque.
All right.
It's very much got the open mission structure to it. Your goal, you play a newly recruited member of the Saints, the street gang, and your goal is to take out these other competing gangs that are vying for the same turf. Your gang is led by the awesome gravelly-voiced Keith David at the beginning.
Oh, yes, that's
good. He talks a lot of good mess.
All right.
So yeah, open mission structure. I'm here in this car that I just jacked from these poor people. So I'm going to hop out. Actually, I'm going to hop back in. Sorry about that.
Okay.
And I'm going to go and look at the map here. One of the cool things that I've found in this game so far, I've only maybe played through a half dozen missions or so, is the fact that it's very easy to get from one mission to another. I'm sure people who have played a lot of GTA can relate to the frustration of having to try to figure out how to get where they're going based on the overscreen map. So we're going to
go. Just got that arrow, and that's all you get. Really.
Yeah, we're going to take on this activity here, which is a little escort mission. And as you can see on the map below, in the lower left-hand corner, it actually gives me a little marker. It gives me a kind of a guideline of where I need to go. So it makes it really easy to get from one place to the next.
It's nice to see carjackers are getting nice GPS systems in the student driver cars they're stealing here. Okay, so you're driving to this next mission. Now, you can sort of customize your own character in this game, right? There's no one main character. There's no Tommy Rossetti or whatever. This is all sort of your own dude.
It's very similar to the Grand Theft Auto 3 in that. Yeah, your character doesn't speak at all, but unlike the Grand Theft Auto games, you can totally customize their appearance. So in this mission in particular, this is a recurring mission structure. I have to go and...
sorry, hit that dude.
He's actually one of my guys, too. I got to go over here, and I got to beat up a pimp who's been not so nice to his ladies.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to steal his ladies and take them back to my buddy's brothel. So
you couldn't just walk up to him and say, "Hey, stop being a pimp."
No, that doesn't really work. So
smacking him around.
I'm just gonna come over here and smoke this guy.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you, Mr. White Folks. And then I gotta get these ladies over here. She's a little freaked out. I just hit up on the D-pad, and she is. That
guy does not like you so
gang,
much.
So he is unhappy about what's going on. So we're just going to take these ladies here.
These folks are all getting in the car with you.
And we're out of here. Yes. Also, one of the other cool things you can do is if you see other gang members that are in the Saints on the street, you can walk up to them and have them join your posse. So they'll just start riding with you. They'll go wherever you go, hop in whatever cars you're in, which is especially cool because then they can just, if someone starts shooting at you from the road or from another car, it's easy enough to just have them lean out the window and start dumping.
So they'll just posse up with you. They'll do the drive-bys. They'll just kind of do your dirty work for you.
Right. So you don't. One of the harder things was doing drive-bys in GTA, and so this kind of makes that a lot easier by streamlining it. There's also, of course, plenty of stuff you can do for customizing your character as far as clothes go beyond just their physical appearance. There are, when you first start out, there's 4 different kind of archetypes that you can go for, and then you can customize from there. And then there's plastic surgeons and other stuff.
Some really weird names for various companies and things in here.
Drug trafficking activity. All right, I'm just gonna go over here.
Now, one of the things I remember, specifically about a gang-based GTA game, San Andreas, was that the gang AI was really bad in that game. From your experience thus far, have the gangs basically performed the way you've wanted them to?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and part of the thing is that it's very. They don't have complex tasks to undertake. It's just get in the car, follow me. As far as I can tell, there's not any kind of give specific directions. It's just they run around with you. If guys start shooting at you, they will start shooting at those guys. So, Rich.
Yes, Ryan Davis.
Do you have any questions?
I do have questions.
Well, you should ask some of them questions then.
All right, let's. Here's a good one.
All right.
Maybe you've answered this. I've been playing basketball. Dominic
Okay.
Sheard from the UK, Great Britain. What features make this unique from Grand Theft Auto?
As I mentioned, kind of the way that it maps out your routes for you is an interesting feature. The gang stuff, I think, is a little more streamlined than GTA. This is, as far as I could tell, very much an homage to the work that Rockstar has been doing with the GTA games. It is modeling itself very heavily after those games. So if you're looking for a similar sort of experience, from what I can tell, Saints Row is going to give it to you. There's my guy there.
Yeah.
And then there's Michael Rappaport.
Oh, is that actually Michael Rappaport?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you
that's-
talked
He always,
about the
he always
voice
has the
acting?
cigarette hanging out of his
Does he
mouth.
rap at any point?
Not yet.
Oh, because he's such a good
Future.
rapper.
Rich, what else you got for me?
Tanner wants to know, is the story of this game interesting, or do you just go around capping fools? Those are his words. not
Way
mine.
to use the lingo, guy.
He
All
said
right.
it.
All right, dog. Well, now that you ask. Coming from the streets. So far, it seems maybe not as serpentine as the GTA games plotlines have been, but there is definitely, you get a good sense of intrigue. There is something more to this than just a bunch of gangs fighting each other.
One last question. This is from Ori and actually Tel Aviv. He wants to know, how tough are the police?
So far, they haven't been giving me a lot of trouble as far as trying to stop me, because mostly I've just been, killing other gang members, and it seems like they don't seem to care about that too much. But once you start actually, clipping civilians or whatever, they get on your tail, and the cars are hard to shake. So I'll say, like, kind of as the opposite of what GTA offered, which was that, it was easy to dispose of loads and loads of cops, but it was kind of hard to shake. Or actually, it's the opposite of that. It's easy to kill them. It's hard to shake them when they're behind the wheel.
Right.
One last question, Ryan Davis. I lied. Where can people go to see so much more of Saints Row this weekend?
Glad you asked. My understanding is we're going to be having a gameplay marathon of Saints Row this Saturday.
It's true.
I don't know what the hours are.
It's this Saturday. Greg Kasavin will be doing it. I know there will be multiplayer at 1, so I'm guessing the single-player stuff will start before then. Maybe we'll say 10 a.m.-ish.
We should have news on it on the site extremely soon. But yes, look
but
for
will
it
be
Saturday.
Just
gameplay
plan your
marathon.
Saturday around it. Just, whole day. Don't plan to leave the house at all.
If you have any more questions about Saints Row, they will be answered then.
Exactly. It'll be Alex and I and Brian had so much fun during our Madden marathon, and Greg got jealous since he did the original Oblivion marathon. He wanted to do another one, so it's going to be him and a couple cameras just playing Saints Row all day long. So check it out on Saturday. Ryan Davis, any final thoughts on Saints Row, or can we keep moving?
I think that the game's attitude is a little fake. It doesn't have the authenticity that GTA does, but so far the gameplay has been really solid for me.
Cool. Well, thank you, Ryan Davis.
Thank you.
You guys stay right there. We're going to be going back to you all kinds of times.
We're gonna.
Yes, but right now I'm joined by EA Sports' Brent Nielsen and the anonymous Paul. Paul won't be saying anything, but Brent, you're senior producer for NBA Live 07, correct, sir?
That is correct.
And you brought it by on the Xbox 360, and I'm jealous because it looks amazing.
Well, thanks. We put a lot of time and effort into the game this year to kind of bring the level of gameplay up to the level of graphics that we had in the game last year, and added a ton of feature depth back into the game, some new big gameplay features, and we're going to show some of this stuff to you here today.
Now, right now you're in the practice gym, which I have to say, when games first started coming out for the Xbox 360, the practice gym felt like the first next generation arena. Maybe it's just like the way the players were transported into it or how big it felt, but I'm glad to see it back. Have you guys added anything to it?
Yeah, so what we missed at the beginning here is you get a whole transforming with the windows opening at the top and the light beam shining in, giving it more of a practice gym type feel. We call it the Temple of Basketball.
Nice.
And one thing that I'm kind of showing off here is at E3 we demonstrated a concept that we called athletic performance in our sports lab. And you can see that the players are really anchored to the ground. Their feet are planting. They can explode out of turns. Everything very responsive, very organic, very natural. So gone are the water bug moments and the foot sliding that have plagued basketball games in the past. So and again, that just translates into an amazing sense of authenticity and realistic control and movement.
It's amazing what we've seen. We've seen NHL 07 a couple of times on the show now. It's amazing just working on like those points of contact to make a game seem so much more realistic.
Yeah.
So your T-Mac right now, what can he do?
So one of the big new features in the game this year is total freestyle control. So it plays up on the Freestyle Superstars that were in the current gen game last year. They weren't in the next gen game, and we've really blown this out into a whole new control mechanic. You can see we've changed the HUD. The player HUD has gone from underneath him over to the side there, and one of the things that you have is the ability to actually, if you have multiple Freestyle Superstar types, you can switch between them on the fly. So there I can switch to a playmaker, or T-Mac's also a scorer. He's also a shooter, and of course he's a high flyer. Another cool point here is that to further differentiate the players, we've got varying levels between each of those superstar types. So Tracy McGrady, you can see there's a level 3 high flyer. He's a level 2 playmaker. And just he's a stud all around because he's a level 3 shooter and scorer as well. So, and what that means is that it really differentiates the players in the NBA. So guys that are a level 3 high flyer like a T-Mac or a LeBron James are going to be a little different from, say, someone like a Joey Graham, who's a pretty good dunker, but nowhere in those guys' league.
How do you decide who's who? Do you guys sit down in a room and argue it out, or?
Yeah, I mean we have different we have a whole rating system that this is based on. So it's driven by ability and skill. So also tied into this is a new control mechanic. So the total freestyle control is mapped to the right analog stick. So I've got my bumper that's my freestyle modifier, and if I'm a level 1 high flyer, I can just have basic right stick input like up, down, right, left. If I'm a level 2 high flyer, I can add like quarter circle turns, get some crazy dunks like that. And if level 3 like T-Mac, he can do some really wild stuff, like with half circles,
nice
360s. So again, it's a layered control system. The same thing applies for all 5 of the superstar types, and really serves to differentiate each of the players in the NBA and their skills. So not only do they look like their real-life counterparts, and now with this new biomechanics system, they move like their real-life counterparts, but they also play, and it feels like each player is different in the NBA. So we'll just jump into some gameplay.
I was going to say, now that we've seen just T-Mac do this in the temple of basketball, let's see an actual game. What teams are going to do here? And I guess
we're going to do
controller for you.
Yeah, we're going to do the Suns and the Heat, I believe. Here we're going to play, and similar to last year, again, one of the defining next generation moments is the ability to play while the game's loading. So not a static screen. I can be messing around, practicing total freestyle control moves, practicing my jumper and whatnot, all the while the time the game's loading. And one of our personal favorite games is trying to time the jump shot before he ports out, which I didn't quite get to do.
After he's gone.
Pass that over to Paul. So, again, things you'll notice right off the bat, stunning graphics. We've continued to tweak the lighting in the game, really bringing out that presentation and flair that the NBA has. New light maps on the players, tweaking the models. You'll notice in here, Steve Nash, actually, I don't know if you've seen him lately, but he cut all his hair off.
He did.
But he buzzed it real short.
No longer dreamy.
No, so we actually, Steve is kind of from the Vancouver area, and he was in for his charity event in Vancouver. So we went and asked and talked to him and said, Steve, do you want the short hair or the long hair in the game? He wanted the short hair, so I guess he's going to stick with the short hair for this year. We asked Dirk Nowitzki the same thing, and he said you can keep the hair long.
Can you unlock their partying pictures at some point, or no? Ryan Davis, you have any questions for Brent?
I have a ton of questions here. Tumas Gudmundsson from Reykjavik, Iceland, big in Iceland. Number 1 in Iceland, in fact. I'm going to say it here right now. This looks like a very cool game. When you put on full team on team with those reflections and animations, does it lag or does the frame rate drop?
So we're actually, this is still a work in progress. What you're looking at is a build that's about 80% complete, still working on optimization. So you'll probably notice a few frame rate drops, but those optimizations are coming, and it'll be running at a locked 30 frames, at the time the game ships. So right here, some of the things that you're seeing in 5-on-5 gameplay. Again, really take note of the fact that the players' feet are all anchored to the floor. They're all actually able to move and explode out of turns. It really feels like these guys are moving like real NBA players. You can also notice that when guys take shots, before when they go up for a jump shot, they would warp and kind of spin, but now they're actually planting and turning when they go and take their shots away. So if they're moving away from the hoop and they go to take a shot, they're still going to be anchoring their feet, turning and facing the hoop. Same thing with on dunks, with gathers and things like that. Should note that the entire AI and animation system this year has been rewritten from scratch. So last year we focused on the graphics engine. This year, again, we want the gameplay to match those graphics. So you're seeing, again, the biomechanics. You're seeing the players planting and turning. We've got all new play calling in the game this year. So teams based on their real-life NBA counterparts for the playbooks, all authentic based on the makeup of the team. And again, really just plays a much truer and authentic game of NBA basketball.
So this is your guys' second time around on the Xbox 360. Have you learned anything this time out? Has it been an easier process? Are you can you include more things than you want to, or?
Yeah, we had it's been a huge year, and the team has just done an amazing job. Worked real hard to bring back a lot of the depth, and we really wanted to focus on three things. We wanted gameplay innovation, we wanted to bring back a lot of depth, and we really wanted to expand the online experience as well in the form of our ESPN integration. So depth features, we've got a full Dynasty mode back with a ton of new features, with the addition of new coaches and training and scouting staff. The assistant head coach, which can do things like schedule off-day events. There's a whole team chemistry model built into the Dynasty mode this year, where you have to be aware of guys that some guys want to play in a big market team, some guys want to play in a small market team. Mm-hmm. You have to manage all these different elements of the individual players and how they come together and form a team. So some other cool things is some ESPN integration into Dynasty mode. There's a Rumor Central feature where your assistant coach can go research rumors, so you can maybe get a head start on players that might be looking to be traded.
You don't need ESPN Insider to access it, though.
You do not. No.
That always bugs me.
We've also got a mock draft, so if you are at any point in the season, you can see where you're standing if the draft were to happen today, and what player you might be drafting. Then you can send your scout out to scout him. And if you do that during the course of the season, when the end of the season comes and you're getting ready for the draft, you'll actually see letter grades for this player's potential. Oh. So it rewards the time that you can spend in really crafting together that team.
Nice. Actually, should we take a couple more questions? Ryan
Sure.
Davis?
Anders Leonhard Blackseth.
Whoa.
That cannot be a name.
He's from Norway, dude.
All right, yes, it can.
So Anders wants to know, will there be a demo on Xbox Live?
Should be, and you can expect more details to follow in the coming weeks on that, definitely.
And one last question, please, Ryan Davis?
Yes.
Yes.
Kurt Dowdy from Brandon, Mississippi wants to know, how does the ESPN integration work in the game?
Thank you for asking that. That was going to be my last question.
Beat you to it.
So there's two layers of the integration. One I talked about there, which is sort of specific and integrated into the game, like mock drafts and Rumor Central, really adding depth and meaning to the game. The other is in the form of lifestyle features. So some things that you've seen in some of our other games, like the 2-minute sports update every 20 minutes, or the always live ticker. So if you're connected online, you can get these things at any time in the game. We've added ESPN news articles, so just like if you were browsing ESPN.com, you can get these right at your fingertips. You maybe hear something on the radio, and you can then go and see it in more detail. And two features that are making their debut in live. One is the radio podcast, so I can go listen to things like the Dan Patrick Show or Mike and Mike in the Morning while I'm messing around with Dynasty mode or making trades in my game. And then the last one is ESPN Motion, so streaming video motion right on your 360. So I can. This morning I was just watching highlights of the U.S.-Italy basketball game. You can see commentary from like Greg Anthony or Stephen A. Smith, interviews, PTI clips around the horn. Very cool stuff. And like I said, streaming, updating constantly throughout the day. The radio podcasts and the news and the motion articles. So it's fresh and new constantly throughout the day.
How do you think Team USA is going to do in the Worlds?
I think they're going to win.
You think they're going to win? I hope so. They kind of do. They seem like they're playing all right. They just doubled up. Was it Angola? I think they did. Yeah. Well, Brent Nielsen,
Poor
the game
Angola.
is Angola. Was it? What do I call it?
No, I said poor Angola.
All right, so, poor Angola. All right. The game is NBA Live 07. When's it come out?
It's going to be in stores September 25th.
Great. Well, thanks for coming by, Brent.
Cool.
Good luck finishing up the game.
Thank you.
Right now, we are going to world premiere a trailer for another next generation game that's coming out a little further down the road. John Woo, Stranglehold. Check it out. And we are back, and right now I'm going to toss it over to Alex Navarro and Ryan Davis with a demo of Texas Hold'em. Fellas.
Thank you, Rich. Yes, Alex, Texas Hold'em. It's on the Xbox 360.
Yes, it is.
And as of right now, if you're watching this live, it's still free, right?
For a little bit longer, yeah. For I think another like 8 hours.
For like another 8 hours,
like
you can
that.
still download Texas Hold'em for the Xbox 360 for free. After that, it's going to cost you 800 points or about $10. So before you even get into this, just go get it.
All right,
Just
do that. Just do that right now, and don't pay 800 points for it necessarily.
Yeah, don't pay 800 points because
it's not that great.
Well, let's jump into it
here. I'll show you what we got here.
Look at the main menu here.
Yeah, what we got is there's single player and there's multiplayer, and that's kind of
so the multiplayer is just like you can play tournament games, you can play single table games.
Right,
pretty
you can
standard.
sit and go in tournaments basically is how it goes. And you probably want to stick to the tournaments because the sit and go tournaments or sit and go tables are full of people who like to go in every single hand.
Yeah, people seem to like to go all in a lot, and there definitely seems to be a high population, at least right now, just because the game came out, of people who don't really know how to play poker.
So what we're going to do now is we're just going to jump into a single player game because that's just easier.
And there are a couple different options in the single player game. There's just like regular tournaments. There's scenarios where you're like at the last table.
But you're the short stack, so you got to build your way back up and that kind of stuff. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna play a little bit here, and again, it's functional Texas Hold'em. Like if you know the game of poker, you know how it plays. It does that.
Cool.
Playing it single player though, not so great.
Why is that, Alex?
Well, I'm going to get to that, Ryan.
Fantastic.
The reason for that being that the people you're playing against are morons.
So you're saying the AI isn't so hot?
Not so much. Can
you give us an example here?
Well, I'll try. Okay. It's not an every time thing, but you can really bully the AI around a lot if they don't have like anything other than like 2 pair or higher.
Just go all in on this hand.
All right. Let's see what happens. Hopefully they don't have a hand.
They fold. They fold.
Fold.
Pot's yours.
Yeah, and that will happen a lot.
I've been playing a whole bunch of single player myself, and I have to concur that if the flop isn't like extremely strong in any direction, if you push an all in, then most times the AI just crumbles, especially if you have a chip lead.
Yeah, if you have the chip lead, like you've won. You don't even have to worry about it. Eventually, you're just going to win the whole thing because straight up, like no one is ever going to be able to come back at you. It's just not smart enough.
Right.
And that's if you know how to play the game. If you don't know how to play the game, this is not really going to teach you how to play the game necessarily because it's going to teach you that I just throw my chips at it all the time.
So there's no like tutorial or anything. This is assuming
it shows you the rules. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. There's just a little thing that says I don't know how to play any kind of poker. Can you show me the cards and what the hands mean? And that's about it.
This is a royal flush, and so on and so forth.
So yeah, that's basically
cool.
And the thing is, again, it's free right now, and as a free game, it's worth having. It is totally worth exactly 26 megabytes of your hard drive space.
So you're saying in that regard, it's a good value?
No, it's totally worth having in that respect. But as far as like paying $10 for it, I wouldn't recommend that.
Now we have a review up on the side of the game right now.
Reviewed it yesterday.
What did you give the game?
I gave it a 6.1.
6.1. So keep that in mind if you're watching this after the fact and they're now charging money for Texas Hold'em for the Xbox 360. You also want to talk about the camera?
Oh yeah, the camera doesn't work yet.
So there is supposed to be support for the Xbox Live Vision, the new Xbox 360 webcam.
But there's not.
But not yet.
Which is weird because Uno already has it. It just works.
Uno
you just
is
plug
out,
the camera in.
If you have a camera, you can look at people.
And you can freak them out by having the camera now,
That's true.
They don't. It's like, how'd you get that? So yeah, that's awesome.
It does freak them out pretty bad.
But yeah, eventually they're supposedly going to patch it in, but not until the actual camera launches officially. So.
All right. That's poker.
That is poker.
That's just poker. That's not poker, nothing.
No, it is just poker.
Alex, thank you for coming by.
I've been here all day, man.
Thanks for just standing here for a little while longer.
No problem.
Don't go anywhere.
You want to hang out?
I'll hang out. I'm not going nowhere, man.
Cool. I think Rich has
stuff.
Star Wars.
As Director Tim Tracy says, when you play poker, everyone loses. But right now I'm joined once again by Jeff Gullett from LucasArts. Hey, Jeff.
How you doing?
Welcome back, man.
Yeah, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been like a week or so.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
we lost Jeff Gerstmann on vacation, but that doesn't mean we can't play Return of the Jedi on LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy.
Absolutely not. And we have all 3 episodes of the original trilogy. So.
Now, this is episode 6.
Episode 6,
yes,
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. A lot of people's favorite movie because of the Ewoks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
A
everyone
lot
loves
of
Ewoks.
Ewok fans.
Yeah.
Out there. Yeah.
Can I ask you just really quickly? Do you have the sweet Ewok ending, or do you have the lame, like uplifting song ending from the special edition?
It's the original Yub Yub.
Yes!
So, yeah.
You guys are good.
Which, if you look online, it's kind of funny. You can actually find the translation of the lyrics of Yub Yub.
Really?
That's really gross.
Yeah, it's
Well, let's jump into it. I see
Yeah.
the words "Great Pit" there.
Great Pit of Carcoon, or some people might call it the Sarlacc pit.
Yes.
So this is actually my favorite cutscene in the game. So
Well,
I definitely wanted to show this one off.
Oh, all right then. Chapter 2. What happens in Chapter 1? Obviously,
Chapter 1 is
are
Jabba's
you
palace.
Luke running in
So
Jabba's
it's-
palace?
Well, you start off as Princess Leia in the bounty hunter disguise,
very nice, very
going in to rescue Han Solo.
And it doesn't work.
Well, you do, but then you get caught.
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
So,
Yeah, thermal detonators. You know.
Yeah, that does. That's the first time in the story that you get to play as a bounty hunter, and the bounty hunters do have thermal detonators, which is a cool new gameplay mechanic.
Cool.
For this version of it.
All right. Well, here's the cutscene.
So here we are.
Sail barge, obviously.
Yeah, Jabba's pleasure barge along with the. There she is.
Oh, that's what Jeff is. That's what
Everyone's
Jeff's been
favorite.
waiting for.
Yeah.
Lego Jabba, nice.
Yeah. Bib Fortuna even.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? And again, no dialogue spoken.
No spoken dialogue, but plenty of laughs to be had.
Mark Bisker from the UK wants to know about Leia's gold bikini.
What is there to know?
It's in there.
All right, that's it. He's happy.
Yeah.
Prego, it's in there.
pretty hot.
I like
Here
the
we go.
black hand.
This is my favorite part here. Let's see Luke do some acrobatics.
Now that part I totally don't remember.
I was just showing off.
Yeah.
You said you guys are having a lot of fun goofing on some of this canon stuff.
Absolutely. That's one of the best parts about this game is that we really get the opportunity to play around with the story and.
Nice, and
Make
so right
some
now
fun
you
of
can
it.
play as either as Luke or Lando.
Yeah, this is Lando in disguise, and as you move through the level, you'll pick up some of the other characters like Han Solo and Chewbacca, and of course Princess Leia.
Has the the Jedi combat changed at all since the first Lego Star Wars?
It has in some ways, and most importantly is that they have all new Force powers. In the first game, they only had Force Push, was the only Force power you had. Now it's all dependent on the character. So some of them, like Obi-Wan, I think I showed before, has the Jedi mind trick where he confuses them or spins the helmet around backwards. Or Darth Vader has Force Choke, for example. The Emperor has the Force Lightning. And so it's a lot more distinctive now per character.
What else are you going to show us after that amazing cutscene? It's kind of a hard act to follow.
I'm going to show you what I think is their coolest new feature, which is our character customizer.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I've not shown this yet. So, Princess Dave here. The default character. Nice. So the way this works is as you unlock the characters through the game, they're each made up of 9 different pieces, and those pieces will then become unlocked in the customizer as you unlock those characters. And you can cycle through, you have all kinds of different hats or helmets here. You can get to, let's see. Yeah, it's a good one. And you can change the different heads.
You can see the name changing while this is going on.
Yeah, as you can see, the name will, it kind of generates its own strange little Star Wars name based on the pieces you put together. Darth Maul. You can also just kind of randomly, if you don't want to go through each piece, you can just cycle. Get back in there. You can just randomize it, and it'll just cycle through.
Cool.
Whichever character you want.
Ryan Davis, do you have a character customization themed question?
In fact, I do. Matthew Francisco from Jersey City, Jersey wants to know that since prequel characters will be available in the game, can their parts be used in the customized character section?
No, the characters you import do not go into the customizer, but as you saw, there actually were Darth Maul is in there. So there are a couple of the prequel character elements that you can use, but no, the imported characters don't go in there.
And if people can't wait to make their own character in the game, you guys actually have a version of that on your official site.
That's true, yeah. If you go to the official site, you have a little thing you can play out.
Time there.
Yeah, and you can customize it and you can print them out. And so also I want to show this is free play. So once you've created those characters, come down here to the bottom of my list, here are the ones that I created. I can choose that and then go into the game as that character.
That was a lot of characters right there.
Yeah, but there are, I think in the first game it was only 6 characters that you took in. Now you can take a lot more. characters into the game in free play. So there are some different abilities that you'll need, as opposed to the original game. They were just kind of simple. You needed a Jedi and a short character and something like that. And now we actually have some more, especially like you'll need bounty hunters to get into special areas, or you'll need somebody that's an Imperial, either a Stormtrooper or above in rank.
Now, we're about to head to Endor, I see.
Yeah.
And another Star Wars game that came out, Battlefront. In a perverse way, a lot of people thought it was hilarious that you could kill Ewoks.
Shoot the Ewoks.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people bought Battlefront to shoot
Just
Ewoks.
so you could do that.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
So, are you always playing as a good guy here? So you can't, you don't kill any Ewoks? Or?
Yeah, but of course, if you're just, sick, you can, You can chase them around and shoot them if you want, but they're fun, Why would
you want to do that?
Yeah. And as you can see, you can cycle through our different characters.
Ewoks.
More questions, Ryan Davis?
Nick Rotano from Berlin, Connecticut wants to know, what are the differences between the 360 version and the current gen versions?
Well, there is greatly improved graphics. I don't know if it really shows here on what we're showing right now.
Oh, it definitely shows.
It's a lot better graphics, a lot higher resolution. There's some really cool different effects, fire effects, fog effects, depth of field, things like that. As well as, of course, it's high definition. You can go up to 720p, which it looks fantastic in the high definition.
One last question, please, Ryan Davis.
Eduardo Rebucas from São Paulo, Brazil wants to know, is there some kind of weapon customization as well, mix and match features?
In a way, I think I know what you're talking about. And yeah, it does actually, like in the customizer, depending on the weapon, will change the abilities the character has. So, for example, if you put a lightsaber in your custom character, then they're going to have force powers. But which force powers will depend on like what color lightsaber you put in. So if you give them the red saber, then they might have force choke, for example. Where if you put like Obi-Wan's lightsaber, they would have
the
Jedi mind trick.
Cool. Yeah. Speeder bikes.
Yeah, of course. We have the whole speeder bike chase as another level, and as well as the attack on the Death Star 2 in the Millennium Falcon.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, basically everything you remember from the movies is in there.
And with a cute and humorous twist to it.
Absolutely.
Which is exceedingly addictive, as we've shown here week after week. Well, Jeff, we'd like to thank you for coming by.
Sure. No, it's been fun.
Yeah, I feel bad. When's the next LEGO Star Wars game coming out so we can have you back again?
I wish I knew. I wish I could tell you
yearbooks
that.
Or something.
But hope to see you this summer.
Yeah, LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, comes out in stores next month.
September 12th.
That's soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we can give some of the games away or something after it stores, maybe?
We can probably work something out.
Yeah. Cool. We appreciate it, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you very much, sir. Another fun toy coming out this September is the Xbox Live Vision, which is a camera for your Xbox that you use on Xbox Live. And right now, Alex and Ryder State of Mind with one. Take it away, fellas.
So we've got it. We're using it right now, cool. And we're actually going to check in on senior editor Jeff Gershman, who's actually on vacation right now. We've got him on the line right now. Jeff, what's going on? Jeff?
Jeff.
Jeff!
Hi, Jeff.
Jeff, you've obviously been making good use of your vacation here.
You came at a weird time.
Oh, Jeff.
Days, but we're back on the right track. Me and the ladies made sloppy joes this morning when I got home, and
Jeff,
everything's fine now.
Jeff, that's a cardboard cutout of the Spice Girls.
They're back together again.
Jeff, you wanna show off some of the features here of the Xbox Live Vision?
Let me crawl out of bed here, dude.
All right. That is, in fact, Jeff's room.
That's his bed. That is his cardboard cutout of the Spice Girls.
So this is the Xbox Live Vision camera, and its main purpose is to annoy and offend. I've been using it to send select female members of my friends list nude photos of myself for about a week now.
I got the very nice little one-gun salute from you the other day. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was nice.
Just doing my part.
That was classy.
I'm a classy guy. The headband doesn't lie. And, you got some weird video effects here.
Oh, God.
Roll through some of these with the bumpers.
Oh, jeez.
Oh!
That's real crazy. That's all blurry with how I see the world.
Now you're out of focus.
Oh, this is all bad.
And you got a little bit of this, little black and white. You know, this is like serious business, you know?
It's very art
Serious
house.
over here. I'm in black and white. This isn't...
It's like a
black and
headshot
white.
come to
This is
life.
and then you got a little tone here. You can also do a little zoom action here.
Oh.
Victoria Beckham there.
Oh. Yeah.
I think you mean Posh Spice. I don't think she's Victoria.
No, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, but I think that the most important feature of the video chat is a little bit of this.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah, you can't really get this across, but when you hold down the shoulder buttons, it makes the other person's controller vibrate.
Why?
Yeah, that's not.
Girl.
That's just dirty, is what that is.
Oh, yeah, you like that?
Oh.
You like the way I make it rumble?
I really don't like that so much.
So, Jeff, do you recall anything from your vacation so far?
No, not so much. It's weird that today is Thursday. You know, I've been getting some stuff done around the house, hanging out, seeing friends. I might travel. You never know.
Aren't those the,
like I said, I'm up in your town, baby.
aren't those the same clothes you were wearing when you left on Friday? You look a little. Yeah.
We have
left the house.
Couple of days, baby.
We have actual questions about the camera. If you guys. Feel
Oh,
like
I'm sorry.
answering.
Please.
Yeah,
please.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
All right. Here's our first question is from Gavin, and also in the Great Britain. Are any companies planning to make iToy-like games for this camera?
So are any companies planning on making iToy-like games for this?
What is there, an echo in here?
Yeah, they are. There's going to be
He
some
can't
kind of
hear you.
gesture-based game that they're going to come out with. And I believe it was supposed to ship with the camera, but the camera that leaked out to Toys R Us or whatever happened comes with a voucher for Uno. But I think when it comes out on September 19th, they might be replacing that with this Totem whatever game. And that's, you know, I'm going to go like this and they'll make the game go.
Our next question is from Ty Reynolds in Hickory, North Carolina. Can you use the camera to model yourself in any games yet or in the future?
The show me state.
No.
No.
So far, the only game that has actual support for the Xbox Live Vision is Uno. In which case, you show up in the multiplayer game, instead of your gamer icon, it's, you on the camera. So.
Yeah, but they're going to patch it into a bunch of other stuff, like Bank Shot Billiards 2, like you said, Texas Hold'em's going to have it, and I believe all 3 of the Hardwood games will eventually have it. So, video chat and backgammon, boom.
Sweet.
Will you be able to turn yourself into a zombie in Dead Rising?
No.
That'd be nice.
No, that would be way too cool. Pretty much, maybe eventually they'll do some EA game face, some kind of crazy business, or Tony Hawk style, mapping your face onto characters or something. I expect they'll do something like that. But for now, so far, it's just been Xbox Live Arcade games.
Cool. Well, thanks, Jeff. Ryan Davis, do you want to close out this demonstration of the Xbox Live Vision by sending Jeff a picture to demonstrate how easily people can do
Certainly.
that?
I'm going to jump out of this chat and send him the message as I
say goodbye to Jeff.
As I want to do.
Is that the AMP3 theme?
Yeah.
I might have to get that. It looks
It's
kinda
sweet.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. Send message.
It looks like the wallpaper in my grandmother's house.
Add picture.
That's all you got to do right there.
So it just shows up there. You go.
Strike
like
a
this,
pose.
You take a picture. It counts down.
Look at the camera. You guys are. Ryan did at least.
Yeah. I was busy looking at myself.
You can add effects
I'll
to
add
it, Ryan.
an effect to it. I'm
very vain, you see.
I'll make it look all bad
That's-
acid trip, and then accept
Oh.
picture. You can also add other stuff to it.
Why'd you make me a mutant?
Voice and words and
God
whatnot.
made you that way.
Ah.
You can add some text to that message and some voice as well, and then you send it. And
Whee!
power the
Xbox
internet.
Live Vision.
Xbox Live Vision coming to stores in September. I believe the 19th.
Awesome. Ryan Davis, why'd you have to go and mention zombies like that?
Because you hate zombies.
Yes.
And I love exploiting that every opportunity that I have.
I like when you do a live show with a great crowd like you guys, week in, week out, over 100 episodes, obviously. You reach a certain level of intimacy, and maybe you're not. That I'm afraid of. I just can't stand zombies in any way. It goes like zombies, needles, heights, it's like enclosed places.
It's kind of weird, dude.
Maybe enclosed places over heights, but yeah, I can't stand zombies. So, and earlier this week, the GameSpot news crew, or Action News crew, investigated zombie kind, and we don't want to show you all of it because we want you to come back to the site tomorrow for the full thing. So here is a little teaser. Check it out. I'm not gonna watch it though. Dead Rising and the quality of unlife in gaming. Check it out tomorrow. As I said, I will not, but if you like zombies, you will like this piece. Now, I know Alex had so much fun hanging out with Ryan Davis. I'm just going to be here by myself for the rest of the show. But hey, do you guys want to give away some prizes?
Do I?
Do you?
So we have, like, from last week, we gave away that big-ass towel.
We gave away the Scarface towel, and we're going to announce that winner. We also picked the winners for the $250 Universal Remote and the not so sweet kind of okay wireless guitar controller.
So hey, what were the questions?
Well, let's see the winner right here. Our first question was. Oh wait, all right, fine. We'll give away the trivia prize first.
All right, so this is
if we're
the
gonna
giveaway.
do that, what are you guys gonna do? You want to give away the prize first?
Let's give away the prize.
All right, fine. Let's give away the prize first.
All right, we're doing
the
that
prize first is, as you see, we have got our hands on the Xbox Live Vision camera. The fine folks at Microsoft came by and they gave us some cameras, but they also gave us some face plates here. I'm going to leave them right there for the camera to zoom in on them. And so here we have a Forza 2 faceplate. Very nice.
Ooh.
Viva Pinata.
Ah.
And then I don't know what game this one's for.
Oh.
I think it's for Marathon.
I think it's for,
yeah,
think
Marathon 2, I think.
It is.
That's the best one.
Yeah. It's a Halo faceplate. We have 2 of each of these, and we're going to be giving them away right now. And all you have to do to win them is you have to be a GameSpot paid subscriber.
Yo, I want that Viva Pinata. That looks
and you
crazy.
have to choose question number 1 in the drop-down box and prepare to answer this multiple choice question. And the first 6 people do it right will randomly get a Forza 2, Viva Pinata, or Halo faceplate. That question, which you may have already seen, is the A-Team's Hustler. New Jack Hustler was also known as A. Hannibal, B. Faceman, C. BA, or D. The Crazy Pilot Guy.
I thought that was Teddy Riley was the New Jack Hustler.
No, it's and
confused.
As you can guess, since we're giving away faceplates, you can probably know the answer to this one. And the first 6 people who do that right won themselves
Chopper Dave?
a faceplate. Yes, it's Chopper Dave. And actually, I was just handed these, and I was also have to. We're going to give away some of these too. There's a Konami event this week, and we gave away, and we're going to give those away too as well, just to the same people. You can have those as well. But
awesome.
I've just been told we're actually going to have to wait another week before we announce the winners for the Universal Remote and the towel and the what was the last thing? The guitar. So you guys come back next week. We'll announce the winners to that and the faceplates all at once. And
You're such a tease, Rich.
I know.
You're
Maybe
such a
they'll
tease.
show up in your mailbox before we announce that you've won. Maybe. Alex and Ryan, did you guys have a great show?
Oh, it was awesome.
It was fun.
John Romero was here. That was really
crazy.
cool.
I know. I was
crazy.
I was kind of. I didn't know what to ask him because Greg's going to have the huge interview with him, so I don't want to be like stepping on Greg's turf like that. But it was really nice for John Romero to come by. It was really nice for LucasArts to come by one last time with Lego Star Wars 2: The Original Trilogy, and of course EA Sports with NBA
Dude,
Live
that game looks
07.
amazing. I don't care about basketball, but NBA Live looks amazing.
You just want the points.
But yes, but also just like I played NBA Live 06, and but that game just the visual quality alone it's really impressive.
It's amazing what an extra year working on the Xbox 360 will get you.
Indeed.
Seriously.
We do have a couple announcements tomorrow. We have yet another Counter-Strike Source tournament. Come back for that on Tournament TV. And of course, Saturday there's Greg's Saints Row live broadcast. It's going to be subscribers only because it's M-rated, and we don't want people coming in and hearing all the swears and stuff.
Oh, Keith David dropped some F-bombs in that.
If you want to hear Keith David swear, you come back for that.
Or just watch anything that he's in.
Yeah, anything.
Or do both at the same
Listen
time.
to that one West Side Connection album.
And also, I've been told to mention that our sister site, TV.com, will be doing all kinds of live stuff from the Emmys online. So if you have an internet connection, you want to know stuff about the Emmys, check it out. We're going to be straight there live, red carpet, backroom stuff.
I believe we're going to be the only people on the internet on the red carpet.
Yeah!
That's great because
Exclusive.
I have the internet. I love TV.
Drop a bomb on them, son.
Synergy.
Ryan, Alex, thanks for coming by.
Hey.
No problem.
I'd like to thank all of our guests for coming by as well. I'd like to thank our crew for doing a fantastic job. I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and we will catch you next week right here on The Spot.
You're all alone! Look at you, you're all alone!